Hey, what's up, everybody? It's about midnight, 11:56 p.m. to be exact. I am currently prepping for my day tomorrow. Um, I know y'all wonder like why am I always up late? Well, unfortunately, this is when I can get to stuff and get it done. I got a job tomorrow with a defrost timer and a job with a thermostat. All this before work, and let's see. Then I have an electric range Samsung, our favorite. The client is having issues with the burners. So I'm doing all my pre-work and pre-study on that and printing out my schematics so that when I approach the job, I actually know what I'm doing. And if I don't know, I look like it. Fake it till you make it. But anyway, that goes back to preparation. There are a couple of things I wanted to go over with you guys because I want to start opening my day and reflecting on my day with you guys. That gives me some type of accountability. So the topic is going to be about know your customer. Today I spoke with a customer and generally I go on calls by myself. You know, my guys go do their thing. Sometimes we team up. But tonight, when I talked to this guy on the phone, I really didn't feel comfortable. And so I told one of my guys, he said, I'll roll with you. So, we roll up in there. And it's in a particular area. And, a lot of people give me flack about what I work on, where I work, and things of that nature. But this is the part of being American. You can choose and you can refuse. And if you're providing a certain level of service, I feel everybody deserves that. But I also feel that everyone should appreciate you coming, at their beck and call. And, you know, I get to the situation and I had told the gentleman ahead of time, I need you to sign off on this before we start. This shows that you're aware that there is a service call fee of X amount of dollars, da da da. So I sent him the link and he never accepted it and went through. So I'm already looking at him shady and side eyed. And not to mention I already had this intuition. So anyway, I get there, go through the process, get it checked out. He needs X, Y, and Z. And so when I get to the guy's house, he's like a hoarder, which I was already done. I'm ready to turn around, right? But he was an older guy, so I was trying to be a little cool. Plus, I had my backup, not to mention my own personal pew pew. As Erica Williams says, keep that pew pew on you. Just make sure you're licensed. So anyway, we get in and we open the fridge and one side is frozen, the other side you can see it's been warm and the food is starting to spoil. And when you're dealing with old people, you give them a little pass because you figure, well, maybe, but at the end of the day, I need you to clean out your fridge before I show up because that's just common courtesy. Just because you okay with smelling that, I'm not okay with it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, he was an older dude, and he's sitting there just amazed that I know what I'm doing or something. I don't know. I'm used to that by now. But we go through the process, and I tell him what he needs. I give him an estimate, and as I'm leaving, he's like, "Well, I'm more comfortable paying with a check." Well, I said, "No, no, no, no. We don't take checks because of your cousin's behavior." And that's my shady way of saying, people bounce them, and I'm not interested in chasing behind my money. It's gonna be cash or card. So gave him the link and everything for him to take care of it. And so we leave. I get a call from another client, same area, wants me to come out, and is just shocked that we have a service call fee to check the drive. I said, well, look, this is the bottom line. This is the fee. And if this is a problem, feel free to check with someone else. One thing I never play about is my money because, the guy that went with me, I broke him off a little change, you know what I'm saying? In order to be able to do those type of things and take care of your people, you have to be paid. You never apologize for your work. But that goes back to knowing your base and your customer. Now, I know I don't deal with these kind of customers. I don't even know what I was thinking. I think it was because it was close to where I was. I figured I'd pick up a couple of hundred, whatever, and be good. But always, the moral of the story is number one, know your customer base. Number two, if you have a funny feeling, realize that's intuition and just acknowledge it. And then, sometimes it ain't worth it. Oh, I missed to tell y'all this last part. At the end of the call, he started chipping ice with like a knife and stuff. And I was walking by and I said, look, I said, what you doing with that knife, dude? I don't feel comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? I'm the kind of person, I'm just gonna point blank. Actually, I might make it into a joke, but I'm letting you know I'm watching your little ass, and don't try me, because it's not gonna end well for you. You know, but I'm saying that all to say is that all of us, when you're going into people's homes and intimate settings, they may live a lifestyle you don't. And so you have to be prepared and always follow your gut. So that brought me back to Book Yourself Solid, the book. Because in the book, the gentleman talks extensively about getting rid of customers that bring you negative energy and building up customers that enlighten, enhance, and embolden you. You know, they make you feel good about what you're doing, the service you're bringing, and they make you really appreciate why you chose the industry. That's what I wanted to hit on. The next thing is, um, yeah, we talked about energy exchange. Also, payment. Make sure you got your Square reader ready. I'm one of the people, I do not like to take cash because cash disappears in my life. I could walk by, somebody might touch my heart. I might drop a little cheese in the bucket. Or I might, I ain't got time to be doing it. I need to be tracking my funds. And I'm human like everybody else. So if I can make sure that those things come in credit card form, where I don't even touch the money, I'm good with that because I can manage it better. And that's just human nature. Um, those are the things I want to touch on. Now, the other thing that I want to touch on was warranty. I had a conversation with one of the warranty companies I work with, and I really think that a lot of people do not utilize their systems to maximize your gain. And when I say that, like you have something to give you a report weekly, and they allow you to tweak your performance, and you realize if you got at the top of the scale, you got to be able to analyze those reports and then position yourself to where you get all the top calls. So those are the things I was thinking about. So I had an extensive conversation. The young lady was more than willing to work with me. I had concerns about payment, review, and things of that nature, and she cleared some things up. So shout out to my favorite warranty company. I'm not gonna say the name because y'all be hating for no reason and haven't even gone through the process. Now there's some of them that have earned their name. I ain't gotta say that name. Don't worry, I'm not with that one because once again, Miss Ward does not play about her paper. Um, the last thing I wanted to talk about is places to pull parts from when your distributors close. Like on the weekend, a lot of my distributors are closed. So luckily for the repair, so sorry guys. And I want to shout out, I just saw a new subscriber come up, Mike Gross and Sons. I want to say thank you for subscribing. You're going to have to let me come out there with y'all, hang out with y'all good old boys, because it looked like I saw some MIG and TIG going on there and some nitrogen and all this good stuff that I'm really interested in. I saw some furnace work, and I'm in Florida, so we never see furnace work. If somebody got a furnace here, something's wrong with them because we don't need it. But anyway, and I also want to shout out to DCNF, Darian Clark, Lamont. I mean, a lot of people that are following me. I want to tell you thank you. All my new subscribers. Once again, I'm always humbled when you want to actually hear what I got to say. But if I can help you in any way in reference to listening to the videos, I can't promise any time. I do have a consultation link and a fee because I'm a businesswoman first. But if there's anything you'd like for me to cover, just put it in the comments and I will definitely create a video for it. So the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that I've been telling everybody about handling your 9 to 5 and getting it done. My 9 to 5 has been putting a little pressure on me to try to come full circle back that way, but all good things come to an end. I'm gonna leave that right there, because at the end of the day, I don't care who it is. A job is just over broke. So people will pay you to forget your dreams and to forget your potential. They will throw that money at you. At the end of the day, usually it's too late, because anytime someone controls your destiny and your paycheck, It's never a good thing. You should always control that or be able to enhance it. That's how I live my life because, you got to be able to get out here and get it. This is America. We all have opportunities. Regardless to what we look like, no matter the color of our skin, I have major issues, and I'm going to put this out here so those who don't know, I am, people look at me and think I got every strike in the world against me, but you see I'm out here getting it. No excuses. Opportunity is here. The key is to put systems in place and move through the process, and every time you hit a roadblock, crush it. Crush it. Ask them, is that all you got? You better come a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Get up before me. That ain't gonna never happen. Work harder than me. That ain't gonna never happen. Like I said, you might have more resources and you may have more doors open, but you're never gonna outwork me. And then I'm gonna work smarter, not harder. That's what people don't understand. Every day you tweak the process. And how you tweak it is you reflect in that mirror, you look at you and say, what can I do better? Do I need to get a little more rest and sit back and reflect? Sometimes you got to shut out all the noise of people around you. There's some people in this world, they're so comfortable with you staying small. This YouTube, so I can't tell you what you can do with them people, but if anybody that know me, you can figure it out. At the end of the day, they ain't got nothing, they don't want nothing, and they don't want you to have nothing. And remember, you're born for greatness, so get out here and get it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let me tighten up my paperwork so I can get my happy ass up and get this paper tomorrow. Y'all, take it from this world. Just when you think you can't take it no more, you push through. Because you're built like that. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be blessed.